For human-machine interaction, potentiometers provide a continuous, smooth analog input method as opposed to tactile switches, which offer discrete stepwise control. This project uses potentiometers instead of tactile switches to provide more precise and intuitive control over the joints of the robotic arm. Using the microcontroller's ADC and PWM modules, the system combines four potentiometers to convert analog voltage inputs into exact servo motor angles.
So for our source code and simulation, uh, we have here our code. So first we have to initialize our ADCC ones. Then we have to set the variables for uh, the tracking of the duty cycles for the for each PWM. So we have here the duty 4, 1, 2, and 3. They have a initial condition of 30 each, since our value for the PWM for our servo motors are from 0 to 61. We have to set this somewhere in the middle, but it's based on what you are going to do. The next is we have to initialize our PWM modules. So each one we have to set it. So I have here PWM 6 and 7, then PWM 1 and 2 for our CCP. So next is our main loop. So while this is true, uh, we the program will read the potentiometer values of each of the potentiometer. Then based on that value, it will calculate based on this formula. Then it will act on based on what value it got from the formula, based from the value of the potentiometer in the first place. Then it will display uh, the next duty cycle. So as we can see here in our results, we can see that this works perfectly. So we can see here we have a board that where the potentiometer is and where the motors are all connected. So we can see here that the first potentiometer controls the gripper. Then the second controls the base, so it's going to move left and right. Then the third and the fourth potentiometers control the elbow and the shoulders, so it's going to move up and down, then forward and back. So as we can
The project's objectives were fulfilled when potentiometers were used in place of tactile switches to provide continuous analog control of a 4DOF robotic arm. The ADC and PWM modules of the PIC16F18875 microcontroller worked well together to translate potentiometer inputs into precise servomotor locations. This method provides a more accurate and natural feeling user interface for manipulating robotic arms. Furthermore, adding support for touchscreen interfaces or wireless potentiometer input could make the system more adaptable and user-friendly.